Today we are going to show you how to install a thin brick wall and then add a technique to create an industrial style for your home. Hello, I am Rosalia Pereira. Welcome to the Detalles. I'm here with my husband Mario, who is going to be showing us how to cut and install the brick panel.
Well, the first thing we need to do is make sure we got all the tools, which we'll list on the video. The other thing is to start taking measurements. We will start in that corner that you see there. Measure the first panel and cut to correct height and width. The first panel is your guide panel. It determines the alignment of rows and columns of the bricks on all the remaining panels. Before you cut the panels, make sure the bricks align with each other. Like in this case, we want to have the full brick over here, here and here. The rest of it will be grout, and the grout can be touched up with the same grout we're going to apply on all the panel. You also want to mark the panels individually by, in this case, you can go top, use a Sharpie, bottom, and then on the wall, this will be the one on the left. You do the same thing on the other panel. Again, top, bottom, and this will be the one on the right. The other thing you need to do, if you got several panels, you probably want to number each one starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, and then put the same number on the wall where they actually go. That way you don't have to be guessing later on which panel goes where. Remember, the grout areas will be touched up with the grout that you're going to use around the whole panel, and these areas will be touched up with a filler or the same grout, and then apply some color to blend them in.
Now that Mario has cut all the boards, ready to apply the paint. I have my artist paint, but I will recommend you not to use any craft paint. If you use artist acrylic paint, it will be really good because they have better pigmentation. So I'm using dark, really dark red. It's called eggplant, but you can use red and black mixed. And then I'm using a brown. What I'm going to do, I just have my two paints there, and I can mix them. And then I'm going to apply the paint. If you can see, I just got rid of that pinkish color that I didn't like. When you are ready to apply your grout, you can use this pad, which the tile people use it to apply the grout, or you can also use a spatula, any kind of a spatula, or a potting knife. And sometimes even working with your fingers works really well, so you choose what you want to use. I recommend applying the grout technique before installing panels. This technique is very messy, and working on a flat surface makes it easier to manipulate. Use plastic or drop cloth to protect your surfaces. Apply grout and wipe it off with a sponge and let it dry. Repeat the cleaning process until you are satisfied with the amount of grout left on the panels. Leave some areas with more grout than others for variation.
I had to add 2 more chims on the bottom of the panel to raise it up another ½ inch or so, actually 1/4 of an inch, to close the gap on the top. Once I got that, now I have to secure the panel in place with at least 1 screw so I can work my way down. I'll use the blue tape that we had previously marked on the ceiling to find the studs. Let's go here.
After I finish applying the grout and Mario finished the installing, I'm going to do some finishing touches. So I'm going to try to cover all the screws and all the areas where I need to apply more grout. So I'm going to start by applying this, and this is what I was telling you about, that it's really messy, it goes everywhere. So this is my grout line between the 2 bricks, and this is the grout, the line that I don't really want to see much. So I'm just going to fill the gap with my finger without getting a really big line of grout there. And here is my grout line. I'm going to apply more grout there. Brick walls are compatible in any style of home decor. Brick walls instantly add warmth, texture, and depth to any room in your home. For more DIY projects, subscribe below. Thank you for watching.